Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Let's Get Loud podcast. It's like I forgot what we're doing.
We were just having a conversation and it was like, I was like, we should just have this conversation on the podcast because it's like fun that people want to be a part of.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to see what I'm wearing? This is like
Yes.
Walmart special. Okay, I got this from Dia at Christmas. My mom wears this every day. Literally my mom wears this every day and I make fun of her every day. But then this morning I'm like, perfect weather for it. It's like cold, but it's gonna be hot later. And
There's a lot of buildup to what is happening right now.
so it's like a, you know what I mean?
Oh,
It's like
okay,
a,
wait. Are you wearing pants?
no. It's
Oh, it's very long.
Yeah, it's like 3/4. So for my mom, it goes right to the bottom. But yeah,
We would
right
call
from
that like a moo.
yeah, you could. But and it would look nice. Like you could go do your grocery with this with like a crossbody. You know what I mean?
Cute sneakers, white
Sneakers.
sneakers.
Yeah, white sneakers. It's still definitely you can manage wearing it outside in public.
Okay. So with this counts as getting dressed.
Well, I mean, today is like a very different day, you guys. Today we're recording while I have an event at Soul Studio tonight. And so it's like, am I wearing my event outfit already? Because my workout outfit, because we're gonna be like so busy, I need to be ready. But at the same time, I wanted to be comfy this morning. And then I was putting my pajamas away, and this is in my pajama drawer, and I saw it, and I was like, I could wear this morning. Exactly.
I always struggle with getting dressed. You know how I love efficiency. So
Yes.
like if I'm going to get dressed for like an hour window, that seems ridiculous.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. So
I think you're so good at that.
yeah, it happens
You
sometimes.
will change. Also, I don't sweat a month. Basically, I don't sweat. So like I could work out and wear the clothes that I was wearing.
No, it's like I went in the shower with the clothes. So yeah, that's the thing. Like someone was like, what kind of color pants are you wearing tomorrow? I'm like, oh, very black. The blackest of the black pants I have. No other color can make it because all the sweat will be around my crotch and sweat from the knees as well.
Do you ever question if it's sweat or pee a little bit from your crotch?
No, the
Like,
smell will tell me if it's sweat or pee. It's not pee. The only time I pee is when so one activity that I'm like, shit, I'm peeing my pants is step.
okay.
Yeah. So there's something about it. There's something with it up down, or if I kick, or if I do like a repeater knee,
Okay.
there's just something about it. But you would think spin would be the same because you're bouncing. I also need my bladder to be completely empty, which is 99% of the time. So it's good. It's good.
You need water in your body to fill your bladder.
Exactly.
Jillian has this like trick that you like angle yourself when you're peeing that she can get more pee out of her bladder.
Ah, I think I
Because
can do that with poop.
she has like such a small bladder that she has to pee so often that it's like really annoying, right? So that she like there's like a way that you like angle your body to pee more.
Good for her.
Yeah.
What a skill.
What a
This is
skill.
not what we were talking about before we were.
Wow. Okay, what
Um,
we were talking about before is we just realized that we were going to be in Quebec at the
yeah, well,
same time.
yeah. So I didn't know that she was going to Ottawa. She didn't know that I was going to Quebec. I mean, guys, you would think we would say every single detail of our lives, but this is what happens. We're not just really good friends. We are also coworkers. So most of the time when we are together, we have no choice but to talk about work.
Also, you were just in Italy, so I feel like we missed things.
Yeah, we miss things. And like this whole thing, like, are we flying to Quebec? Are we driving to Quebec? Is the plane fixed? Is it not fixed? Like, it's this whole thing, Leash. I don't know. I don't know. You'll see.
Oh, okay. I'm somewhat remembering now that you had said that you were doing this. Are you guys going to that like fun kid
Yes,
place?
we are.
Okay.
We've never been. So
Okay.
basically, we typically do one like not camping, glamping overnight thing with the kids. And we do Marco Polo. But this year, the other family we typically do that with, they didn't want to go. And the kids have been asking to do Valcartier for a little bit, for like a few years. Actually, they want to do the Bora Bora Park and whatever. And so
Pause. Please pause. How do your children even know this exists? Like,
YouTube and TikTok. Yeah. Like Dia's like, did you know this is in Canada and this is in Quebec? I'm like, yes. Yes, I did.
oh,
I did know about this.
okay.
So yeah. So anyways, they obviously don't want to drive 7 hours. They like struggle driving to Moncton. Like they just like cannot handle it. So they like literally they want to do this one thing. They're like, we will not drive, so let's not go. Like that's how bad it is, you know? But I told them like, no, we're doing it. Like we're just gonna power through. And I said like in the summer, Jeff can fly us. In the winter, which is where it's probably the most popular time that people go to Valcartier is to get the sliding and whatever in the winter.
Yeah.
So Jeff could not fly us in the winter, but he can fly us in the summer. Anyways, I'm like, we could do a summer trip, but still the weather needs to be perfect. So they're ready. If the weather is not great on Wednesday, July 3rd, we're driving. We're gonna get in the car and you're gonna shut the fuck up.
Are they mentally ready?
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like they're gonna be fine. I feel like this was when they were little.
No, they're still the same. Oh my God.
Also, okay, wait.
They struggle
Your
going to
kids,
Halifax. Like,
your kids can't have devices in the car either, right? That's the kicker. It's the real kicker.
that's the real kicker, you guys. So anyways,
Okay, you're gonna hate this idea, but maybe you're gonna love this idea.
okay.
But my mom used to do this for us because we used to drive to Ontario every summer,
Okay.
12 hours or something. And so she would have a gift every hour.
Oh my God, no, I'm not doing
Just
that.
listen.
Stop right now.
You go to the dollar store.
Oh my God, I know how to do it. I've done it for when I was gone for 12 days. I'm not doing it again. It's over. No.
You're gonna at hour 5, you're gonna be like, hey,
Hour 5.
Pumpkin should have listened to Alicia.
Yeah, I wish I had a gift.
You would be throwing, literally, think about hour 5. You would be throwing anything at them at that point.
Money.
You're just in denial that you're driving.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be driving. I'll be whatever. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna stop every 2 hours to head to like a school park. Like we have like a plan. Like yeah. So really taking our time. Basically, the drive there is also part of the journey.
Okay, that's a great attitude to have.
That's what we're doing. Like you guys are bored. We're gonna stop.
Okay.
Are you hungry? Let's stop and like actually take our time. So
Yeah.
it's gonna take longer.
Yeah.
It's like in chunks.
But 7 hours is not bad. Like, you know what I mean? It's
no. Oh my God. You know how much I love driving?
yeah.
Love everything about driving to Quebec. And we're staying for 4 nights. So by the time we come back, they've had enough, like you know what I mean? Like they had a break. But like, man, I've driven to Quebec for a concert for 24 hours and you come
Drove
back.
home.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't need, like, it doesn't matter. But like, she's like, if we're driving 7 hours, we need to at least stay for 2 weeks. So
She said that? Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
like, no, like 4 days is long enough. Anyway, so yeah, so Alicia's like, oh, I'm heading to Ottawa. She did not tell me this. There is not even like a little hint at any
You
time.
know, when like things are so busy and you're just like compartmentalizing, like it was like, okay, that's the next thing. It felt so long away. And then it was, yeah. And then it was just like, boom.
What day are you leaving?
We're leaving on Thursday. We're going to just drive to my mom's.
Right.
And then we're going to drive from my mom's to Quebec City. We're staying in Quebec City one night. And then we're going to drive to Ontario the next day.
Why aren't we flying? Just didn't want to. It's a part of the journey.
Well, we would have had to like rent a car then and just like
That's not what you wanted to do.
yeah, I didn't even like consider it, to be honest.
Wow, I would have zero considered ever driving to Ontario.
It's like I always drive there.
Yeah, that's it, huh? Like you're like, oh, I would never consider not driving, and I'm like, I would never consider driving. I've never driven to Ontario, so I'm like, so far, like for sure, you take a flight.
But my mom is like really excited for us. Like Quebec City, we're going and like gonna like do things, you know, we're gonna like.
Yes. Oh non, il devrait faire beau. We want to do Quebec City as well. Do le Vieux-Québec, la Galerie, la Capitale. There's so much to do. There's so much.
Yeah, we're staying right in Old Quebec.
Oh, beautiful.
So it's funny that you're talking about driving because on the way back, I haven't booked a hotel yet because I'm like, we're gonna just want to get home. At that point, it's like 5 sleeps. So I'm like, okay, kids, we're gonna drive 12 hours
Straight.
We'll see. Worst case scenario, I book a hotel on the way.
Ben, just like
you know what I mean?
on our tour.
I thought of you. There's gonna be a hotel in Edmonton.
So proud of you. It might be the potato festival. Be careful, everyone.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, we used to drive as kids, we used to drive there and back straight. No,
Yeah,
and
that's why like it's a part of your like it makes sense to you.
Yeah. And the kids we drove to New Hampshire last summer. They crushed it.
Yeah, no,
Last
they're
summer?
used to, was it last summer?
Summer before?
I don't know. So the whole reason why we're talking about this, you guys, is because we're gonna get to the point. The point is we're wondering what Alicia's gonna wear at her uncle's wedding. So she's going to her uncle's wedding, and I was like, "Oh my God, what are you gonna wear?" And then I'm like, "I wish I had a wedding." The only wedding or thing that I'm really excited about is coursing clause, so we can be pretty, wedding pretty. And I was
I
like,
need to tell you that Corson Claus, I bought a ticket, but I don't know how to find it.
"Oh, okay. Is it in your Apple? Did you put it in your Apple thing? I think it's in
Mm.
the Apple thing."
Like I was on I thought of it the other day and I
It's
was like, oh,
Eventbrite. Look into Eventbrite.
I did. And I like couldn't find it anywhere. I'm sure it's going to be fine, right?
Oh yeah. Um,
So I don't know what I'm going to wear. I haven't
right.
thought about that yet.
Eventbrite.
Actually, I wonder if I have it right here. Look at you go, José. How
Yeah.
did you find that?
I remember that I put it in my Apple Wallet when I bought
Oh,
my
see,
ticket.
I did not think that far ahead.
I did not.
Oh, okay. I want to show you guys. Look what I have. Okay. So
Okay.
my mom printed these for every member of my family.
Okay. Oh wow.
So this is a spreadsheet.
Okay.
Okay. So it says Ottawa outfits, July 2024. Day, Thursday AM. Activity, travel to Old Quebec. Outfit, spot to write your outfit. Thursday PM, explore Old Quebec. Outfit.
Oh,
Friday AM, travel to Ottawa. Outfit. Friday PM, swim. Outfit.
is
Saturday AM, head to set up the wedding. Set up wedding outfit. Wedding outfit. Chill at hotel outfit. Going to Brian and Maria's outfit. Drive home outfit. So this is for every family member to plan their
can't wait
outfits.
to see Neil's.
The other day, Neil walked down. He was going to graduation. Okay. He walks down the stairs. He goes, "What do you think?" Okay. He's wearing his
He's wearing this.
two-piece banana shirt, short combo, but the shorts are bathing suit. It's a bathing suit. And he goes, "What do you think?" And I was like, and then he buttons the top button. He goes, "What about now?" And I was like, I'm not sure a bathing suit outfit is appropriate for graduation.
He's like, it's the best I have. It's the best I can give. Oh my God, Peachy.
Anyway, I'll
Oh,
find something in my
wow.
closet. Yeah,
Your mom.
it's a lot.
It's actually, it's alarming.
You go to their house, it is next level.
I can just imagine, yeah.
Everything is so clean. And they have everything. Like you want a pen, you want an elastic, you want a sharp knife, you want like everything you could ever desire is there and in it labeled.
Okay, labeled. Oh my God. Okay. Well,
Anyway,
anyway, we're not worried now what people are wearing because there's a spreadsheet.
there's a spreadsheet. You know who's going to need the spreadsheet, right?
Yeah, Phoebe. Yeah, she needs the spreadsheet. It basically, it's only for Phoebe.
We're going to need a suitcase just for her.
Yeah, no, 1,000,000%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually perfect for her. It'll like get her to organize her thoughts. Sure.
It goes well when there's only X amount of items in the suitcase. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah. There's only, yeah.
this is where we're at.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm having this panic moment where I don't see my Taylor Swift tickets in my Apple,
Those are relatively more important than the
then,
Eventbrite tickets.
oh, there it is. Taylor
Oh,
Swift Eras Tour. I just need to
Jose,
flip a little bit more. Ooh,
can
there
you
they
believe?
are.
Would you have died if Travis Kelty walked on stage during the performance?
LT.
Kelsey.
Kelsey. So yes, I would have died. It was just been just crazy. Basically, it's like seeing two celebrities at once. I am just obsessed. Um, Also how much the world is obsessed with them. I just like love it so much. It must be something. Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna get to the good stuff. Um, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Tell us.
While I was in Italy, I
Mhm.
was thinking of all like these like things that were happening. And I'm like, oh, I need to connect this with weight loss
Mhm.
and talk about it either. Yeah, perfect. Talk about it either in a podcast or a coaching session, which I've done for both. So, let's talk about the fact that
Hmm.
this is like because we've talked a long time, and then we're gonna create. So we'll do like a part three, and part three will be about more like mindset metaphors.
Perfect.
This is like actual things. So I realized that their plates were all side plates. Like, so the buffet in the morning, which was like a spread, it's a buffet, but there are no big plates. So like the side plate was your plate. Isn't that interesting? Okay. And then also what I noticed on the buffet, so this is buffet. This is not like at a restaurant, but like buffet, which I'm very different from going to a buffet in North America, where the plate is so big and you're looking for the big plate. No one's looking for the side plate. The side plate's for the desserts, you know? So, okay. And everything's mini. So they were like mini muffins, mini croissant. Nothing was full size. So you couldn't get like a full size muffin at the buffet. It was like all mini muffins and also mini pancakes, like this big. This is the size of the pancake, very small, very thin. And the croissant, I was looking for like a full croissant to make a croissant sandwich. Um,
I
and
just want to hear you say croissant one more
croissant.
time. Croissant.
Um, and I couldn't, there was none. It was just like small croissants. So I was like, interesting. Everything is small. I wonder if that, like, well, that's, and I thought, also, no one was very overweight. We talked about that last time. But that was just very interesting to me that it was all like everything was smaller. Did you notice
Did
that as well?
you?
To
Yeah,
know.
oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Did you also find that in restaurants? Like when you went out to eat, like the portions of your pasta and your pizza?
Yes. Well, I mean, the pizza was definitely like the pizza's always big, but it's so thin, like
Hmm.
so thin crust. So like you could literally eat the whole pizza and not feel like you're gonna die.
Hmm.
Way less toppings. You know how here it's like extra meat with the extra bacon with the extra this, and it's like and it like boils in just oil and fat. You know what I mean? It wasn't the same. It's like there's just sauce and just like a little bit of cheese here and there. Like there's just like less stuff. Portions where the gelato was small, like very small. Like I'm like I'd like three large. You know what I mean? Uh,
Did you like gelato? Was that your first time having gelato?
Yeah, like real Italian gelato.
Real.
I feel like gelato here is more like slushy and more like sorbet, and I don't like sorbet. Um,
Okay.
yeah, if you
It's
like
more
if
creamy
sorbet or
there.
ice cream, I'm gonna pick ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, so creamy. Yeah, but then
What flavor did you get?
I also realized depending where you find your gelato quality, I'm like, oh, this one's not as much quality as that one that we had in Rome or whatever. So we would have gelato probably close to every day. Um, and I could tell just by looking at the gelato. I was like, oh, that's not high quality gelato. Like it's when it's creamy and they do this with it before they put it in your thing. I was like, oh, that's gonna be good. Whereas like when it was like more like chunky, I was like, ah, that's like more like ice cream.
What kind was your favorite?
Anything caramel, salted
Cake,
caramel.
cake, cake.
Yeah, exactly. The obviously lemon is a bit is it's like lemon.
Yes.
So like lemon is huge there.
Yes. Lemons are a thing there.
Yeah, and everything lemon. So but they had this like lemon that they would cut and put like lemon sorbet in it. And I just like couldn't do it. It was like such a waste. I was like, I don't really like it, but I want to just have a picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's $10, and
Yeah.
we all know how I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. So
Um,
you noticed overall, generally, Europeans were not carrying as much extra fat as North Americans, and
yeah,
portions were
yeah,
smaller.
yeah, for sure. And I also like noticed like they just like really take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Even the little older man who was like the guy that you would buy like the bus ticket from, he had like his little nice vest. You should have seen his shoes and his pants. Like he was wearing jeans and like he had like rolled up at the end of his jeans, all
Yeah.
combed over, like right,
Yeah.
smelled really good. I was like, what is this? Like this like nice looking man, like you know what I mean, with his vest. So proud. And Jeff was like, of course, like Italian made shit is like expensive shit. Like they're really proud of like wearing. They're really proud of their like fashion.
And it's like they're buying like quality stuff.
Yeah,
Like it's
quality stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
did you notice all the smells like that everyone's wearing like a lot of like cologne and perfume,
I
whereas
didn't
here
notice
is like,
that. No, I didn't
no?
notice that. No. But I just felt like they look clean. I know that's weird. What a weird thing to say.
No.
But they like looked nice. Like, you know, like tout comme peigné. Comme il s'est peigné un matin, lui. So je veux dire, like he put gel in this hair this morning to go sell bus tickets with his little vest. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I just like feel like people take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Yet they smoke a lot. But like it's like,
Lots of
you know,
smoking.
lots of smoking. Um, and yeah, I just feel like it was more the portions weren't big. Like we ordered pasta and it wasn't like it was never like, oh my God, I can't breathe. Oh my God, so funny. Dia asked, she went to Eastside Mario's with like another family, and then she asked like that it was Italian. Like Jeff was like, oh, that's like more like Italian cuisine. And she's like, is there a lot of Eastside Mario's in Italy?
Oh, cute.
I know, it was cute.
No,
No, there is not.
hard no.
Hard no. Not a lot of like free bread to like eat at the beginning. Know what I mean? I want free bread. What I did notice
Hey,
was
is it the free or is it the bread or is it the combo for you? That's
combo, Alicia.
it's like what does Jose love? Free and bread.
Free bread. Um, Also, what I was like, man, I fucking love Italy is the whole balsamic and oil that just hangs out on every table.
Yes.
Regardless of what you order, we're just gonna
Yes.
like serve you this oil and balsamic, and you know how I feel about oil and balsamic. It's like I'm like that's how I felt like at home. Know what I
As
mean?
long as it's not the olive oil that's in your pantry.
And when I was like looking, I'm like, yeah, my oil, like no, I've never tasted another olive oil that tastes what my pantry tastes. So
Can you throw it out, please? Like I think it was with you in your other home.
it really was. Oh,
Like
a
it's
million percent was with me in my other home.
bye, it's time.
Yeah. I love that I went on my stories and said, does anyone else like what kind of oil do I need to buy for it not to taste like shit? And people are like, it's not supposed to taste like anything.
Yes.
Like mine tastes something. And it's this.
I need you to check the expiry date. Please check the expiry date.
Want
It's
me to
probably
go now? Do you want me to go?
2000.
Should I go now? Okay, I'm going. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. I'll keep you guys busy. I feel like it's gonna be so worth it to see the expiry date. I need to like see it with my eyes too. I hopefully she brought something she can pour it into because the color. But it is interesting when you go to a different country and it just kind of opens your eyes up to that, there's a different way. And when we are just so stuck in our own routine, we just think of things as what they have to be. And, going out to eat has to be a massive surplus. Well, not if you're having smaller portions. And, all of these things that can remind us that there's a whole different way to think out there. Oh, she's back, guys. Oh, wow. That's a large container as
Yeah,
well
that's why I haven't thrown it
from
out.
Costco for sure.
No, Sobeys. There's no date, you guys. I'm sad.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, there's no date. That's why I thought it
but
might.
also, like, did you taste it like just in your mouth?
Yes.
But why?
No, I like put it in something and then I was like, ugh, like let's say I want to cook with it and I'm like, oh, the taste of the oil, why does it taste that way? Why do people eat this? And then,
Okay,
you know,
no,
yeah, no.
yeah,
'Cause
you
I thought
shouldn't really
like,
even taste it, really.
yeah, I know that now.
Okay.
I know that now because I've eaten a lot of oil in the past 11 days, trust me.
It's also incredible to me that a human being, I mean, I know this about you, but like I go through like a container of olive oil like every 2 months.
Man, my goodness. No, I've had that for at least 11 years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
It's older than Dia.
11 years.
It is
I
older than
just
Dia.
bought it like when I like became a homeowner. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and you were like
Make a cake.
that you wouldn't use olive oil on cake, but sure.
Oh, shit. What's the oil you
Vegetable
use
oil.
in cake? Oh, see, see.
Have you been putting that in cake?
I'm definitely not buying two different oils. This one's gonna have to do.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Like, what does it matter?
Olive oil is for like cooking.
Which is what baking a cake is.
No, baking and cooking are very different.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
goodness.
Okay,
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 what
okay.
else did you notice?
Okay.
Portions. Also, you know what? As well, I bet you their average step count
Extras. Oh, average step counts, ben oui.
way higher.
Ben oui. Oh my God, yes. For sure, because I don't feel like having a car is like common. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean, it depends, like obviously where you
Where
are,
you're,
but what is common is public transportation, even if you have a car, because everything's so congested. So even if you have a car, you sometimes take the train or the bus and then you walk to work.
yeah.
Like you walk from the whatever to whatever.
Yeah. Oh, something else that we notice in every section we've been, like every part, like whether it's Rome or Sorrento or Amalfi, or whether the restaurant was fancy or not, no one comes and checks in on you if you're good.
Yeah.
And which is fine. I was like, no one's ever, and also they do not bring the bill. Like, unless you're like, hello, bring the bill. You know how here I say rush, rush, rush? Like, how's everything good? Good. Okay. You ready for the bill? Whatever. They literally don't talk to you. They're like, they're there and like, they don't come to see if you're happy or not. Which I actually like enjoyed that they weren't always like, want anything else. Also, never ask like, want another drink? Want another this? Want another that? Do you want dessert? Nope. I was like, they would come pick up your plate and then you would have to be like, we'd like to have a dessert menu. Oh, okay. We'd like to have our bill now. Know what I mean? So it's like very interesting. I was like, they're not pushy they're not pushy in restaurants. Not one restaurant was pushy. Not one server was pushy. And I was like, I wonder if it's their, like, cause us, we're very much like trying to sell, trying to make the bill higher. So we have a higher tip. And they don't really look into the tip. Like even the tip, like they would themselves skip the tip section and then give us the machine. Isn't that
Well, the tip culture in like
completely
is
different?
so different. Like
So different.
they do not tip in England. Like
Oh,
maybe it's been a while since I lived there, but literally zero tip.
yeah. Like we would give $5 to like a server that was like really like
Yeah.
€5. And he was like, thank you so much. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But you can tell they're not expecting it at all.
Nope.
So I feel like the culture is not as like, okay, let's like next table. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, just, are you enjoying
Because
it?
they're getting paid per hour and that's how they get paid. So they don't really care. Whereas here, if you're turning your table over, you're increasing your bill, you're making more money. 100%.
Yeah, they weren't salesy. They weren't, it was just like at the restaurants.
I will never forget this moment. Neil's parents came over and we were at the keg and we had a meal at the keg. Now I think probably Alfie was for him, not the girls, but there's like 4 adults at the keg. So the bill would have been like significant, probably at least $200, I would say.
Yeah.
And the waitress was pregnant and she did a great job. And Neil's dad made this like big moment of like, said like, here you go, the tip, this is for you and your baby, and it was $5.
Aw.
And like for him, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like not only did he like only give her a $5 tip, but he like made it this big like, thing.
Right.
And I was like, okay, everyone. So this is the culture here. Like I'm not saying you have to give them 20%, but just so you know,
Yeah.
that 20% would be like a here you go, enjoy. Like that
Yeah.
would be
Yeah. 20, like giving her $40 for her and her baby, or $50, like that would have been like, and honestly, I don't know which one I like best because
yeah,
here I find that the tip culture is like extreme.
it's ridiculous.
So after, living 11 days there, and maybe you guys won't agree and like whatever, but like, I'm like, okay. Like, so I go to it's the airport. I buy a cookie at a cookie stand.
Yeah.
Your cookie's already $6. Like, you're already, no. And she passes me the machine and there's an opportunity to tip. And I'm like, I'm just like, if you're standing, that's where it's like, there's a choice here. If you can, like, you can just also just give, but like, I'm like, cookie's
Absolutely.
already $6 and you're asking me, and the least amount for the tip was 15% for you to take the cookie with your hand and pass it in my hand. I'm sorry. Like, the tip is for a service, it's for something extra. Like,
Yeah.
you're here and you're already charging me so much more than this cookie is worth. I feel like, okay, like the little sir that just gave me a 3-course meal was skipping the tip, whatever, but this little lady at the cookie stand is not skipping the tip. You know what I mean? So I just feel like everyone just wants a tip all the time. And I'm like, but it's just not a tipping situation. I don't know. And it's hard. It's like, the whole tipping thing.
Yes. But do you know what? It's, I mean, again, maybe not. I didn't spend as much time in Italy. Obviously, I lived in London for 2 years or England. They're cranky. Like,
Uh,
you go to a restaurant, you go to the grocery store. They're so cranky. Like they're so cranky because they
okay.
don't need to be nice to get their tip.
Right. Okay. I didn't feel that. I didn't have that experience. Not a lot of crankiness.
Oh, lots of
However,
crankiness.
okay, not a lot of crankiness in like service, but just in general, not like me saying good morning, they're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So like just in general, like people walking, like, yes, no, they're not like right smiley people, but the people I was served with, I felt like we're like happy to see you. Hey, do you want a table for two? Like
Yeah.
there is still that, like, but it's very touristy. So they
I
know,
was gonna say you're living like in a tourist
yeah,
place. I
like
was
a
just like living
tourist.
in it.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
was living my life in
Yeah,
that town.
yeah. The little lady at the boulangerie at the grocery store does not need to smile at you.
No,
Okay,
cranky.
cranky.
I'd be cranky too if I lived in
Yeah, yeah.
there.
London, yeah.
So many people.
So cranky, so sad.
So sad.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
I mean, we just there's really nothing that happened in this podcast other than just hello.
I mean, don't say that. We saw your outfit.
Right.
We got Linda's spreadsheet. We
Yeah.
know we're both
So
going to
much.
be
So much
away
value.
but close together at the same
Away
time.
but close. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so next podcast, you guys, I'm gonna go through more of a like metaphors of things that we went through that are very related to like weight loss. And I feel like we're gonna go straight to that because we've already like kind of caught up in our lives. Okay, bye.